Come on, Guy Ritchie, you're better than this. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. is written and directed by Guy Ritchie of Snatch fame and the Sherlock Holmes franchise with Robert Downey Jr. He's one of these guys like Edgar Wright that has this film signature, and he really does. But this film was... It stars Henry Cavill as a character named Solo, and Armie Hammer as a Russian spy to Henry Cavill's American spy, and you got Alicia Vinklater in there from Ex Machina and Elizabeth Debicki. And Henry Cavill, you have an Englishman playing an American, and then you had, I think Armie Hammer is he American? Playing a Russian. I don't know. Let's take Henry Cavill as the Solo character. He really did have this character down, and I saw a lot of places that this character could go. And the Armie Hammer character as the Russian spy, they are two spies on two different fronts. Okay, I'll just let you know a little bit about the plot that I could understand. That you got the American spy and the Russian spy, and they, in the beginning, have this, you know, this chase battle type of thing, and then they end up having to work together, and they don't want to work together, they don't like each other, and there's banter back and forth, which we had in Sherlock Holmes with Jude Law and Robert Downey Jr. However, he missed the boat. He did miss the boat with it. There was not, you got so far into the plot that was just overblown, trying to be a Mission Impossible or a James Bond movie. It seemed like they were really trying to compete. Because what's going on in this movie? I understand that the Alicia Vinklater? I understand that she is got something to do with her uncle, but she can't find her uncle because her father's in trouble. Something, I honestly just tuned out. Because I just was not interested. I didn't get a good background on the character of Henry Cavill's character enough to be invested in him, and even less with Armie Hammer. But the characters were funny, and the banter was really good, and the thrown together cop spy kind of thing's been done so many times, but the way that Henry Cavill plays his character and Armie Hammer plays his character was really good. They had really good ideas. There just wasn't enough of it. There wasn't enough banter between them and disagreements, and who's stronger in this place and who's stronger in this place and how can they combine their strengths. That wasn't there, and it just made me go because I couldn't. It could be better, and when something could be better and they miss the boat, I don't understand. It just hurts me here. And Guy Ritchie's signature in this film is kind of all over the place, but it disjoints you where you don't really know what's going on. There's a lot of occasions in this where something happens and then you go like, oh, how did that happen? And they go back and show you how it happened, stuff that you didn't see, little sleight of hand spy stuff. That was cool, but you don't need to use it 500, 600, 700 times in one film. Guy Ritchie's got this comic book like thing going on some of these sequences where you have different panels and going in different lines through the film that are going every which way, and with different parts of of a sequence going on, and it's not a comic book film, so why do we have this look? And it just seemed like this structure, the script was just, no, bad movie, bad, no. I do want to bring up Alicia Vinklater, okay? The two girls in this movie, her and Elizabeth Debicki, were really great. And Elizabeth Debicki was very sexy and cool as this villainous viper. But I want to talk about Alicia Vinklater a little bit. I saw her early this year, before I started this YouTube channel and these movie reviews, in Ex Machina, and everyone was talking about Ex Machina. They're still talking about Ex Machina. It's still playing in a lot of theaters, and it's been playing for most of the season, because it is an A+ film, because it was one of those Nightcrawler, Whiplash type of movies that you don't hear about until Oscar season comes. And Alicia Vinklater in that film played this AI robot, and she was fantastic, and she was just as good in this film. She is the best thing in this Man from U.N.C.L.E. moment where she's dancing in front of Armie Hammer, and her and him have this kind of heated sexual tension going on, and she's just kind of teasing him, and she does great work. And I'm seeing her pop up, I'm hearing more about her, and people saying look out for her, she's got great things ahead. So I want to say to Alicia Linklater, sorry that you were in a crappy movie with this one, but you did a great job though. But Man from U.N.C.L.E, Guy Ritchie, dude! I saw this movie in the IMAX, guys, and I was hardly the only one in that theater, and it was just a D+. It was the D+. It was, I didn't, why? Bad movie. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for all of your support. If you like this, I've got more videos on my channel. Just click the link below this, and I'll see you again. Guys, these are just my opinions. They're not set in stone, but A Man from U.N.C.L.E was kind of just dumb. But anyway, what do I know?